do you mean you're doing house stuff?
Meaning grocery shopping, cleaning the yard, sweeping up. I was cleaning off tables. I'm barbecuing next week. So I, was cleaning some stuff up. And then I saw your text and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know, but I do know that I just want to say to you, Darrell, welcome!
I knew it was coming.
To Forgotten.
You already know.
What's up?
When I saw the recording came on, and Joel didn't see it.
I didn't even see it.
I know he didn't.
I didn't have to look. I already knew.
Old habits die hard.
I already knew.
We are back, kids. Forgotten Flix, The Return.
Boom, 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 boom.
Episode 1, Hero at Large, 1980. Boy, we think a lot of ourselves.
Sure do, don't we?
Yeah. So we are here for anyone that's not familiar with our tomfoolery and abject stupidity. And that's just Peter.
Who doesn't know about it, or the tomfoolery or stupidity?
No. Yeah, sure. Didn't know about
any
it.
of it.
That's what I meant. We let's see. Okay, I have to feel like I'm going to do that thing that I absolutely hate in sequels, where they have to recap things for the people who didn't bother seeing the first one, or at least they assumed didn't see it, and everybody who's watching the sequel because they like the first one then has to sit through the stupid recap.
It all started with
it all started.
God invented the internet and the
in 1976.
Yes.
So no, we let's see. I started a show with Jason Grooms in December of 2010 that was called Forgotten Flix.
2010.
Damn, you're old.
And Joe basically sounded like a little boy. Welcome to the
oh God, I don't even know if that's not there. That very first, hello, I'm Joel. Welcome to Forgotten Flix. This is totally my personality, and I'm not crapping my pants right now.
If it's not out there, I will republish it.
Do it, please do it. Humiliate me. I deserve
please.
it. So, so I started that with Jay, and then one of our early guests was the incomparable Captain Avenger himself, Mr. Darrell Taylor.
Yes,
we did the Superman episode and the Trancers episode. I remember.
You did more, I think, but I remember it vividly.
That was our first ones.
Yeah.
And then Peter,
it is a sad part for the Superman episode, and also for the Trancers episode. I remember exactly where I was walking for certain parts of the episode because I broke down laughing.
I honestly, God, forget that you care this much.
I know you do. You do.
I actually love that it means something to you, Peter, because you're
such a Steve.
What does
you
that
care
mean?
too much.
What's a Steve? Oh, is that from Stranger Things? Is that a Stranger Things reference? Or
the hero at large, fool.
Oh.
He was
that's right.
We'll get into that.
Yeah, we'll get into the movie. I thought you were making
it in focus, please.
Okay, I forgot that we're covering this movie.
Sending in stupid. I recorded stupid.
Messages. Did you do that first, or did you and I connect on Twitter back when it just started and hadn't yet turned into the hellhole that
you were
it became?
Sexting back.
Oh my God, are we going back? Because this started with Hugh. Remember Viva VHS?
Yep.
You had these twister thingies with posters, and you put up letters, and you had to guess from the movies and everything. And he did that on Twitter way back on Mondays.
Yes,
where you melted your brain trying to figure this out, and then you and him apparently connected because it moved over to Forgotten Flix. So I came into contact with you super early on.
Wow. Yes.
So
yes.
That's how you and I hit it up basically right.
Yeah. Because you hadn't gotten to know me yet. You assumed I was this guy. You assumed I was. Welcome to Forgotten Flix. Thank you for being here. And then you realized,
Darrell sent you had where people could phone in, and Darrell phoned in from the Fixers.
The Fixers hideout. Yes,
that's right.
I remember that.
Right.
Yeah. Whatever happened to him?
How do I remember stuff like this? I don't even remember my.
He's still out there. Even sadly, Kim passed away. Simba.
Well, great. Never mind. Thanks a lot, Darrell. Wow. To bring down the episode.
That's it for Forgotten Flix.
We're back for less than 5 minutes, and somebody's already dead.
Listen. The time and laughs we had recording.
Totally.
You never forget that.
That's
stuff,
fair enough.
So
all right, fair enough.
It's worth it.
And if people want to go back and listen to the first episode I was actually a guest on.
Wow.
I've re-listened to that episode.
Don't say what it is, Peter. Let me guess. Was it Die Hard?
Nope.
You could have put a gun into my head right now,
No,
I would not be able to tell you what it was.
Of course you would. You don't remember
the first one was
Peter gun.
with the space worms.
It's Night of the Creeps?
Yeah.
Oh,
that was the first. I was because I remember because I sent in.
The only thing I remember about that episode is I remember Kevin Spencer doing the show art that we had.
Yeah.
And I barely. I don't remember where I was. I mean, I know I listened to it. But I can't do what you do, Peter. I can't remember.
You were hungover, and
I sounded like a baby. I was so fucking
actually
nervous.
remember. I was newly separated, going to divorce in that time frame. So I might have been.
I'll be honest with you. After all these years of knowing you, I legitimately had no idea when you got divorced. I just know that
I was separated about the time we recorded.
She heard you listening to this garbage show. And
she found me in a closet hiding listening to the show.
I can't be with anybody who'd listen to this crap and take it serious.
That's exactly what happened.
I totally believe that,
exactly
actually.
what happened.
Who are these white guys you're listening to?
What is this garbage? Well,
so it goes way back.
I know. It's so long,
dude,
man.
I know. Why? Daryl,
you got grandkids now, huh?
I know.
Not me. I don't.
Oh,
I'm talking about Peter. Peter has grandkids now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, 4 of them.
Yeah, 2 of you got gray all over you.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad I don't have hair because it would just be a mess of just gray.
There's a reason why I don't I kind of want to let the beard grow because I could tell like when it does stubble up. I'm like, oh, yeah. I would look like Peter right now. I'd be a little...
I'm aiming for... When it turns completely white, I will be a happy man.
It looks bad. I'm sorry. Old guy, big, bushy, white beard. It's badass. It's badass. It looks great.
In every
I'm
freaking
too lazy
movie
to diet. I'm too like that whole dyeing shit. That's too much work, man.
Yeah.
Who got time for that?
No, and if you look at every movie and a lot of the Hong Kong kung fu movies, the masters always have that one.
If you're married, listen, I'm saying it now. If you're married and you're dyeing your hair, your beard to be black, you're cheating on your wife. I don't care.
There really is no reason. And by the way, it also doesn't look good.
No, it
looks
better.
Matches.
It looks better on that
never matches a natural black. It's just. Yeah.
Never.
It looks like it's dyed.
Yes, it does. Even if they do it light.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, all that being said, if you're new to the show,
we're
poor.
Well, this show then became Retro Movie Geek, and then these two yahoos. Well, we went into
we went into that
Flix Remembers.
wordplay.
Was like a.
When did Jason stop? Like he took a sabbatical from
for like 4 years. After 4 years, he and I did for almost 4 years.
Yeah.
That was a sad episode. I even remember the last words that Jason said.
What the hell?
How do you remember that?
Because it was after all of those, and he said, "Thank you for all of this," and then he said, "What are we watching next?" And that was his last words in the episode.
Did you cry? Admit you cried.
Yeah.
But his real last words to Joe that day.
Yeah, you didn't hear when he hung up.
Joe.
He's like, God, what an asshole.
Fuck you. That's what he really said.
And the going away part didn't last for long because Joel couldn't leave it alone. So that
because I did the whole I think we're going to retire the podcast. Yeah, right.
Yeah, no.
Sure.
I'm so
Why would you do that?
I don't know. So
now literally. How many years later?
Hold on. Forgot Flix Remembers was like a bridge. That's where Peter kind of joined it was basically me and Peter. And I think Darrell, did you show up in that era? Or
yes, because I brought him in for. I think it was it wasn't Ice Pirates. It was for.
We did
the
lizard.
The lizard. Yeah. We did Ice Pirates, but for
it was before that.
Son of a bitch.
Helltown
with Rowdy.
Yes.
Hell comes to Frogtown. There you go.
Hell comes to Frogtown. I was mixing it up. Yes.
Perfect movie for bringing Darrell in.
I love that movie.
Yeah, that was a crazy movie. That was a crazy fucking movie.
We had fun recording that episode. Yes, and that's kind of where this trifecta.
I drove everyone crazy by saying, let's rebrand this as Retro Movie. Now, should we call it Geek or Geeks with an S?
God,
the discussions we were stuck inside of having with this shit. The way that he just went on back and forth.
That's when Darrell goes, I suspected OCD, but now
oh my God.
But the best part is, when we decided to do, because we did them kind of side by side for a while. The Forgotten Flicks were the kind of the obscure movies.
Right. I forgot we even did that.
That's how you got your wife to marry you. She just said, "All right, already, let's just get married. Stop it." I don't want to
one recording where Joel started the music and did the wrong intro, and me and Darrell kept our mouths shut, and then
we did.
You do know this is this recording, and that's when everything just went.
I think that's when I went like, yeah, we probably should just do the one show.
Yeah. But now
giving you shit was the thing that brought us together.
So, but I feel like we've been regularly podcasting together since like 2016.
Yeah, I think so.
Probably, yeah.
Give or take.
Yeah, give or take.
So that means this is 10 years on.
Yeah.
And
your ass showed back up, Darrell. Why?
I don't know. I'm a glutton for punishment.
Apparently you are.
And even before, because we all kind of were there for the first, even for the Spooky Flix Fest. So we've been doing those for longer. But regular podcasting.
That hasn't stopped.
No, that's true. That is very good point.
But regular podcasting is something of 10, 11 years, something like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I know.
Well,
holy hell.
Well,
and now we're back with the.
We're back, baby. So those that are old school listeners of Forgotten Flix will know. I probably should have said this like in the first minute. If you find this sort of banter annoying and or offensive,
run.
You have heard nothing yet. Please leave, because we are not a politically correct show. We are not a show that's going to worry about all that crap. We're not a political show because they ain't going there. But we are also not politically correct.
I'll tell you one thing. The 80s. I forgot about the 80s where you could be a broke ass white boy and get a fine ass white woman to let you move into her place. That doesn't happen anymore. You can't trick them.
Darrell, I love that you suspect that ever happened. It wasn't just a stupid trope that was in
That's
movies.
real. That was happening all over the 80s.
All over in the 80s, yes.
There were white women listen, New York, there were white women walking around and they were saying,
was 12.
I don't know why I let this broke ass white man move into my apartment.
Oh my God.
And I would look at my mom, I go, Mama, what they talking about? And she looked at me and she said, listen, no broke ass motherfucker gonna move into this house. I'll tell you that.
What if a broke ass white man had shown up on your doorstep though? Would it have possibly happened?
No.
Okay, superhero costume,
hell no.
mind you.
My mother did have I kind of get a sense as I get older of the movies we watched that I kind of get a sense that she had a crush on the John Ritter.
We'll get into this. He is an extraordinarily likable. I think
he is.
It's authentic. It's not a I won't name names, but Ryan Reynolds. But there are certain celebrities and actors that put on the persona.
Not fabricated like
it's
not fabricated.
Ritter legit was like the real deal, sweet guy. And I think, he feels safe, like in a good way, not in an annoying way, but he feels like a very safe person.
And not perfect, right?
No, he's vulnerable.
The way he handled Three's Company at a time when some of them were treated lesser than others, he didn't handle it the best. And he said it. Like he talked about it. But that's what I mean.
People make mistakes, dude.
Being genuine that you can actually say it. Like we're in the time where we don't say we fucked up. We just pretend that I don't know what you're talking about.
No, it's one extreme or the other. Either you grovel in a fake way, and it's like over the top, like, oh my God.
Or you pretend you just didn't. You never did it.
And again, with John Ritter, and it never stopped. I mean, even for the last show we did, 8 Simple Rules, he was the same likable guy on that show too.
And I'll make an argument.
Call this movie. I know we have a process we go through. Did you watch it?
By the way, I know I love Darrell how on brand this is. That we're almost 15 minutes yet, and we have yet to do the synopsis.
I have it here though.
If you go back, you'll know that there are movies that I pick that sometimes I can be very jaded. Right?
No, what?
Totally jaded.
Yeah. That is a
totally jaded,
lie.
Self-deprecating. But there are movies that I will pick sometimes where I will get so deep in that shit that
has never happened.
Joel just stopped. He just goes, "What? How the fuck where are you coming from with these emotional discussions?" But anyway, this movie is so much the companion piece to Superman, to the first Superman movie with Christopher Reeves. This is Superman without there being a Kryptonian to be Superman.
Gotcha.
He is saying the same things that the Superman movie was saying. Like it had the feel of
like
it.
That pure just general goodness, that clear-eyed morality, that ability to just take care of people.
And in this time, I need things like this sometimes to keep my jaded thoughts from going too jaded. This movie, even though I have not seen this movie in probably over 30 years.
Wow.
And I will say this movie brought me to almost crying.
Damn. All right.
This is a movie that I saw with my mother. My mother took me to see this movie.
Because she was
so I knew she liked him because I didn't even know about this movie. This was back in the old days. Who the fuck knew this existed, right?
Yeah.
She took me to this fucking movie. I remember coming into the movie. We had something called in New York before they phased it out, continuous watching, where you can just buy your ticket, go into the theater, and the movie will just keep playing on a loop. And you could stay there all day and keep watching it until the last showing if you wanted to. And people have done it. People did it back in the day.
Why? Because they knew. Hold on, let me ask you a question. Is it because they knew they'd make money with you coming back and forth buying concessions and stuff like that? Is that the logic?
Probably. Or they just were like, or movies back then, it was just a thing of people are not rich, like depression, everything. Like this is something that if you can do it, you can just sit and watch films.
Well, I love that your sweet little socialist leaning heart thinks that's why they would have done it. But
wow, how long did that take into the
I love that stuff. We're not political. 17. We're not. No. That's the other thing you'll learn that we bust balls. No, reason why I say that I'm saying exclusively like the people who ran those theaters didn't give a damn about all that. They cared about money. So what I'm saying is, I'm saying so if they thought their seats could fill up, they would not let you just sit and take up a seat.
They did. But what I'm saying is back then there was no.
They were all good, honest.
No. They were not. Listen, no black person I know would say something like that. Okay, they were not. It's just that back then they didn't have a rule book of how this shit should go. Like when stuff was open.
Got it.
And like
you're in New York City too. That's a different world. Man.
There wasn't anyone to say to them. Probably no one thought to say we need to just keep it where we have to charge them for each showing. Probably no one even thought to do that. Well, and also,
because you had literally like I'm exaggerating, but every 15 feet it's another theater showing.
Right. We had mom and pop movie
competition all over the place.
This was not the time of big conglomerate movie
megaplexes and all that.
So you had to compete.
It's also a way to have these smaller movies. If they play it on a continuous loop, they will get an audience.
But you had to compete. Like they had to compete with each other. Unlike it's different now because you had these multiplexes. But before the multiplex, you had to compete with each other. And they're like, if we can get these people to come in, we can just have them buying hot dogs, and candy, and drinks.
Exactly.
That's what I was getting at. I figured
of course, that's what they were thinking. Like we can have them doing that all day, and because they charge, because the movie theaters have always done this. They always made more money off of the concessions. That's where it came from. They made more money off the concessions than they did the actual screenings of the theater, of course, of the film.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't realize that. I'm assuming it still holds true today with digital. But back with prints, I remember when I worked at the theater in Winter Haven, when we were at Independence Day in 1996, somehow, I don't remember how I even found out. I was an assistant manager, but I remember hearing from somebody, it cost I think it was $10,000, was it a week to rent that print?
Right.
And then, you had to and then you had to give them like 75% of the ticket. So you really only make money. That's why concessions are crazy expensive. Because that's how they make their money.
I think kind of like Star Wars. I think they were the ones who raised it.
Oh, really?
Started to raise it a little bit more because they were not the first one. I'm talking about as it got.
By the time we get into Jedi and
I think that those moved that was the beginning of the big films.
Yeah,
the really big blockbuster films.
Yep.
And I think that's when it started to go up a little bit in terms of your renting. And then and I guess, one time, all it has to take is for one studio to do this.
Yeah, and then everybody go along with it.
Everybody's going to, and then they're going to continue to do it. So, so that was the thing. So I came in on the fire when he's he saves the boy. He comes running in and they first see him up there.
Yeah. Yep.
And then he goes in and saves the boy. So I came in on that and I'm watching it.
Oh, you guys came in when the last showing was
scene,
ending.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm just like, oh shit. And then he saves the boy.
Now you want to know what happened. Now you go.
And I know nothing of what's happening, right?
Actually, in a weird way, that actually would be like a gift
teaser?
for like. Yeah, it's like you went in. So Matt, now you're starting this movie going, how the heck does he end up?
Well, that's my suit. A lot of movies were like that. Superman was another one. I came in when he caught the helicopter.
Okay.
That's the first time I saw Superman.
Nice.
So when people are like, oh, I can't, this is why I don't give a shit about spoilers a lot of times.
That's fair. Yeah.
Because we didn't have that. We just walked in. You go in the movie theater, you just go in when you get there. And then you watch whatever.
But to be fair,
there.
the rest of the movie was not spoiled because you didn't live in a time at that point where everybody spoiled everything.
Right. There's no spoiling. No spoiling. Right. So I get in, I watch it. He explodes. They think he's dead. I'm like, oh my God. And then this beautiful woman is yelling and screaming. And I'm like, I want white women for my life. And so she's screaming, I love him. And then they're like, I'm going in. And then you see this black man and this Spanish man and this white man, and they're all like, fuck it, I'm going in, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, he inspired them to go to the rescue, right? And then they go in and they pull him out. John Ritter's, I will never forget the limping scene as he's coming out, coming out, and everybody's cheering. And I'm like, I'm in. I need to watch this fucking movie, right?
Yeah,
and then you go in and you start it, and you're like, he don't fight crime until like 30 minutes into the movie.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter because I was so ingrained in loving John Ritter because he gave off that. I've watched all, the Three's Company. I've seen like 1 million of those episodes of that show over the years. You've watched him in other stuff, so it's like you don't give a fuck.
And
he is so charming.
And this is also, if memory serves, because I think Three's Company started in 76. Because I watched it. It started the year I was born. So I had like this memory of watching it more in like repeats and syndication. But then I had like the vaguest young memory, my parents must have been watching it, of like some of the spinoff shows with like the Ropers, and then like Jack Ritter, I think, ends up with like his wife. And there's like a spinoff show with her. You know what I'm talking about?
The Ropers.
The Ropers had one too. Yeah. But I remember those more than I remember watching. But I remember watching Three's Company, especially like in middle school for some reason. Right. Repeat all the time. I love that.
And
show.
I had watched and Anne H. I had watched her in like
Archer or Anne H.
I mean, I'm sorry, Anne Archer. I'm sorry.
We're old people.
Up my white women.
We're which normal. That's very.
But I had watched her in like she did quite a bit of TV movies and stuff. So it's like she was another familiar face.
So you didn't see her in Good Guys Who Are Black, the Chuck Norris movie?
I'm sure I saw it.
Of course.
My mother, listen, let me tell you something. My mother, black women fucked with certain actors, okay? And those certain actors were Clint Eastwood, Tom Selleck.
Well, yeah.
Harrison Ford. This is why I watched all these fucking movies. Because you didn't have a choice.
What about Chuck?
Oh.
He's a different breed of...
Yeah.
But
I think Al Pacino.
Well, by the way, I like the fact that literally all of those guys, like, just it's in the best way possible, just ooze masculinity. Like, those are like manly men. You know what I mean? Like all of them. Yeah.
Oh, and with that,
you want to do a synopsis? 3 minutes.
Yes,
Peter.
And I actually did find it on the back of a VHS.
All right, nice. Do it.
Wow.
Well, let's see. Hero at Large, 1980. Steve Nichols, which is John Ritter, is a struggling young actor with a crush on his beautiful neighbor, Anne Archer. Let's see. He's a struggling young actor with a crush on his beautiful neighbor, a padlock on his apartment door, and a gig as Captain Avenger for a movie promotion. When he finds himself the innocent bystander, well, not really a bystander, at a deli holdup, Nichols, dressed as Captain Avenger, saves the day. Starved for a hero, I love that. New York embraces him and then, just as quickly, rejects him when he is exposed as a phony. In order to save face, Nichols must lose his Captain Avenger identity and find the real hero, within himself.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Now, Peter.
Yes, sir.
We got Captain Avenger's backstory on this movie. Had you seen this motion picture before?
Actually, no. I don't think I've seen bits and pieces of it. I think, and I remember.
You got excited when we were going to cover it. I thought you'd seen it like Darrell had.
Wow, I thought so too.
And I remember the costume and all of that, but I hadn't actually watched all of it, so that was a nice surprise.
Okay. All right. Well, fair enough. Well, I will say this. It was 30 years ago for you, Darrell. It was 50 years ago for me because I didn't even know this movie existed.
Oh, wow.
Prior to you guys mentioning it.
We found out
Most
about
people
it
know.
through an actress called Anita Dangler.
Oh, that's right, for the Terror on the Tube. Yeah. So we were doing a Terror on the Tube episode, which if you've been on the Mom and Pop Video Shop channel, you know his other show, Peter and I do with Allison, and Darrell was guesting with us there, and we just basically, it wasn't Spectre, it was the one before that, right? What the heck was it called? Cry in the Dark or something like that?
Cry for the Strangers.
Cry for the Strangers, that was it.
Yeah.
Very memorable movie that I can't even remember the title.
Cool.
So
and Anita Dangler, which
that's right. She had the great name, like she should have been in a different kind of movie.
Oh,
yeah,
for sure. I
did some research, and it is her actual name. So if people want to see that, go back to that.
Yeah, it's like Dirk Diggler. It's like
pretty much.
It's not a real name.
Yeah, she played Mrs. and I love her name in this, Mrs. Havacek.
Oh, have a check.
Pay your rent.
Can I have a check? So she was the one that was the landlady?
Landlady, yeah.
Oh, I didn't put two and two together.
Pay your rent.
Yeah, yes, her. The actress, the true actress.
Yeah.
So I had never even heard of this until you guys mentioned it on Tear on the Tube. And that was where we kind of got the evidence like, you know what? Let's redo some forgotten flicks from time to time, but actually make them movies that are relatively forgotten by most people. They might be, I'm sure, like I mentioned this to Hammond, our buddy Hammond. He remembers this movie. He loves this movie.
Yes.
And I was like, did everybody know about this freaking movie but me? Because I swear to you, I love John Ritter. I've seen Problem Child, man.
They do not play this on any
that's it.
channels.
I think this feels like a movie that could have been on HBO all the time back in the day, but it wasn't.
It just wasn't.
But it wasn't. So,
they played it on TV. It was a TV night movie. They did it. They did one of those, start at 9 or 8 o'clock or whatever and go to 10 kind of things. But then after a while, it just stopped. Like they would never show this.
That's
on
interesting.
Else.
So
we've done a fair, well, not a fair bunch, but we've done a couple of John Ritter movies.
We've done Skin Deep. And
Skin Deep was another one of my favorites.
Oh man, we laughed so hard.
Skin Deep was great. Did you guys? We did Sling Blade, right? At some point.
Sling Blade, yeah,
we did Sling Blade.
Noise is off.
Noise is off. Yeah, Sling Blade. I just love Sling Blade so freaking much. In fact, I just saw. Did you guys ever see The Apostle with Robert Duvall?
Yes.
And he wrote, directed, and starred.
Yeah.
That is a tremendous movie. I love, and it's so funny because he had done Billy Bob a solid by being his dad in Sling Blade, remember? Right. And then Billy Bob shows up in The Apostle, which I didn't realize, as like this kind of real, good old boy, rednecky, racist jerkwad. He's so funny because he's got like this kind of baby fat to his face. Still, he looks, he doesn't look anything like he does like on Landman or there. He looks totally different. But
Bob Thornton has an ability to look.
Oh, he's great. He's
unrecognizable in every friggin' movie.
If you've never seen The Apostle out there, go do. It's a fantastic movie. I forgot how great Robert Duvall is. Oh my, he may be my favorite overall actor ever.
Yeah, he is definitely one of my great.
And there's a movie he did that I think I'd like to recommend we do that I think will, by the way, Darrell, you'll be very proud of me. I've been making a list of movies I thought we should cover.
Wow.
But none of them I think you will think suck for the most part. Like there's not a munchies among them. I swear to you.
Let's go for it.
Thought the thing I would try to do is pick movies that look, I love me some munchies. We know this, but I'm on an island alone and I know that.
Yes, you are.
But whereas here at large, even though, again, I don't have the nostalgia for this movie like you guys will, or well, apparently just Darrell will, and Hammond, but I absolutely could appreciate it for what it was and what it was trying to do. And I thought the performances were fantastic. It's always fun to see like old school New York, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And just all the
late 70s, early 80s.
He's not, because John Ritter's not the, when I come in the room, your panties drop kind of guy.
No, but I'll say this, not to get weird about it, but dude actually was kind of jacked in this. I was shocked.
No, he's jacked, but that's not the thing.
John Ritter, for John Ritter.
But that's not the thing that makes
that
makes people really fuck with John Ritter over the years.
It's emotional. I think
he's got that funny, but again, he can be kind.
Yeah.
He doesn't, even when he's angry. Yeah, it doesn't feel like
it feels passionate and not like rageful.
He feels passionate, like he cares, like when he's hurt and he's and he's
and
when Ann Archer, when she says, "I don't," like when she basically says. Which she had every right to feel like, right? Like she's like, I just got out of a.
He was like a stalker.
Just got out of a bad.
Can we settle on that?
Yeah, but still, I just got out of a bad relationship. I don't listen. I do like you. I can fuck you for days. You are that charming, right? But you are the kind of guy that I know.
By the way, this is also that moment where I've been thinking, do I actually have to edit this episode for YouTube? And then I'm like, I don't care. It gets what it gets. I don't know.
You are you're the guy that I know is going to want to have, God forbid,
she
a
says,
real relationship with me.
Great. That was great writing when she said the line where she says to him, I see you on Christmas cards with your kids. And it's like, that's how, by the way, kids, this is actually called good writing. When people don't say the most obvious freaking thing, they say, they talk around it. You're
the one I would stay home with.
Yeah. You're the guy I am ready to settle down with. Yes.
I love how they don't demonize the woman for not wanting to be. In a relationship,
but in the end, spoiler alert, that's ultimately what she wants.
Well, sure. Listen, he's going to get the girl. It's the movie.
Yeah,
it's the movie.
Of course.
But I like how adult.
I
like how adult that relationship was. Because she said, I want to do that. I have a passion for my career and I want to do things. I want to live. And he never tries to say to her, no, you can't have that. Or no, he got it.
He was about her. Yeah, he was hurt.
He was hurt and in all of that, but he never tried to be like, bitch, I hate you for doing that to me. Or
that's not even his tone.
Never came out of his mouth. He was hurt and he was like, he felt that little bit of pain, but he left her alone.
Yes. Yeah.
He left her alone.
Which is probably one of the reasons why she ends up kind of wanting him. And
which is, again,
yes.
Because it wasn't that he left her alone. It's that what probably also made her feel how she felt about him was, and this is a man who I've been in relationships where men don't listen to me. This is what she said, because that's what she said with the dialogue, not because she had to explain.
Remember another great line.
Years of she didn't have
the other guy. She had just got done telling about I'm not just a thing. And remember what John Ritter says to
we didn't need to have a speech.
No, we did. What's the character name again? What was John Ritter's character?
Oh, it was Milo.
No, Steve.
Steve Nichols is the boyfriend.
Milo is the boyfriend.
Yeah, Steve is the Ritter character. But Steve says to her, I would never think you were just a thing. I would never treat you like a thing.
Because he listened to her. Yeah. Like, this is the thing that's so great about really great movies is it's not just two characters trying to do great speeches at each other for an award.
Correct.
When characters are talking to each other, and they're listening, and the dialogue shows that they're listening. They're connected. And when she's saying,
and we feel that as an audience,
and I felt it so much back then, but I was a kid. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
But as you watch it again, it's like I feel it so much then. Yeah, I feel it now even more because it's like, she, and especially at that time in the 80s, my mother was a single mom. She raised me without my father being in the picture, right? And so I know how she feels. Like I know some of
us just lost our fathers, Darrell. Just so you know.
Well, it's good you had them.
Anyway, by the way, for the people that are new to this podcast, this is an ongoing joke, and it's been going on for
There's
many
a lot
years.
of ongoing jokes, aren't there, Peter? A lot of them. Yeah.
Yes.
We beat this joke deader than all our fathers and
Oh,
mothers.
yeah.
My dad's in heaven rolling his eyes every time
with that joke.
Yeah.
Right,
My dad's sitting in heaven right now, rolling his eyes. Go, that
my
again
God.
with this?
God,
And why do you
God.
got to keep saying that? Telling everybody I had mirrors on the ceiling. God damn it!
No, that'd be a point of pride. That'd be a point of
But
pride.
a good thing with this, with the first meeting where he first kind of establishes contact with her,
Yes.
the use of that fucking plant. I love it because here. Let me hold that for you, and then he carries it around.
Yeah,
and
he
brings
uses
her
it as
back
a way.
into his apartment with it, and then can I just take the plant?
Peter,
oh, no,
you know what it
carry
is? Here's what it is, man. I love when writing is good and also in the direction where they know to give the actor, like there's reasons for the characters to be doing what they're doing. Like he doesn't just, like if she just followed him back into his apartment, that would have made any damn sense. But he's got this thing she brought home for a reason.
Right.
And he hears the ding and he goes, oh, it's ready. And he rushes in and
it's
then
cause and effect, but it doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel like what it is.
It feels like it's great flirtation. That's the big, all classics, all old classics
This feels like a 1930s or 40s kind of
relationships. The ones that last, the ones that really work, the one that last, are the ones with the great flirtation. You know who's great at that? Alan Birkin. Is Alan Birkin?
Oh,
for Sea of Love. What's her name?
Ellen Barkin.
Ellen Barkin.
Who is in the movie that I'm thinking of? We should add to our Forgotten Flix coming up.
And Al Pacino. Al Pacino was still pulling women. I mean, his old ass, right? But Al Pacino was great at movie. He sees a woman, great at flirt. The flirtation between him and whoever his co-actors is that he's going to connect with romantically, always quotable, right? Like these movies, same thing with him in Scent of a Woman. Same thing, like you just named the films. Even Scarface. What's the other one? Like, there's just so many that you.
Michelle Pfeiffer is in Scarface with her.
I'm trying to find the one we covered with.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
And Al Pacino.
Well, while you're
Carlito's Way.
Carlito's Way. Yeah. I will say this. This is an interesting point to bring it back to John Ritter. I feel like an actor like a Pacino or like if you go like a Harvey Keitel or somebody like that in that role totally doesn't work because they feel dangerous on some level.
Sea of Love.
Right, they feel dangerous. Denzel is another one who can come in. Well, Denzel is like you look at him and you're like,
he's suave. Like, he's like so cool.
He's suave.
Yes.
But the words though.
Yeah, but you know what it is? The reason why I don't think
Denzel's safe too.
Yeah,
this is what I mean.
Yeah, but here I want to say this. I think he's safe, but I almost think he's like the reason John Ritter is. I don't say he's goofy, especially compared to Denzel, but he's kind of goofy compared to Denzel. Like to me, Denzel's the kind of guy you'd look at and it's not a shock that immediately this beautiful woman is like, yes.
It's more like Denzel is on a different spectrum.
Yes,
right. But he's on the non-dangerous spectrum.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then you go farther back and you go, Steve Martin, for example, like Tom Hanks, for example, like he's closer to that.
Go back to Sidney Poitier. We've done a couple of those too.
Sidney Poitier, another one. Like his dialogue when he meets a woman, I'm taking off my panties, right? Like the way that he can talk to you, the way that he talks to women in his films, is to a point where again he gives off the I am listening. Like they stare at you. There's a look. John Ritter, when he talks to people on screen, TV or whatever, you notice how he looks at you. Like he's really listening to what you're saying to him.
Unlike this show, I will say.
Unlike this show,
great, and you've heard great actors talk about this. Really great acting is purely just good listening.
Yeah,
they literally. It's like, yes, you know the lines you got to say, but if you're really like locked into that person and you've internalized,
I need
those
to know
lines,
what shot you're shooting back at me so that I can return it.
Yeah,
because that's the serve, right? That's what actors talk about.
Yeah, like, and it's in because you could say a line 15 different ways, but in the way you say it, if you're locked in the eyes and you delivered a certain just way. It's a little bit of nuance. It's
a nuance, and that's what John Ritter totally gives off in this.
Yeah.
Like even the scene where it's such a throwaway scene, but when she first like gives him the fuck off because I'm about to go out with this guy that I probably don't even want to go out with, but shit is bad right now in the economy, and I'm at this time, right? There were really bad things, and the economy was not so great, and it shows without them saying it.
Yes.
She needed work, and he worked in the field that she's in, and he can give her work, and that was something. That's a throwaway thing that she put in there, where you're like, why would you still date this fucking asshole? And that is why she felt so encroached upon when he came into the apartment, and then he basically was like, you could tell in her mind the wheels were spinning, and she's like, you know what? It's not worth it. I'm not fucking with you anymore. Like, I want you out. Like, I'm done with you. Like like this whole thing was happening. But again, like all of it's in the dialogue. It's in the conversation.
Yeah,
he's great at it. Like John Ritter is just great at being that guy that he lets her talk, he lets her vent, he lets her, and as he's doing, it means so much when someone listens to you, right? Like it is something.
What did you say? What did you say?
Oh man, we just both of us.
Both of you tripped over each other to do the same joke. I just saw you stumbling upon each other. But that is so endearing to somebody, and you can see her looking at him like, God damn it, I don't want to fucking like you so much, but I just do. Like it just.
But you're John Ritter, and you're so
I want to go out and not be. Listen, I just want to go out, date, do what the fuck I want to do, and not have to answer to anybody. And yet, I have to meet you right now. And I just fucking want to be with you, but then at the same time, I do want my freedom, right? Like it's all
the way he's so nice. She can't really. It takes.
She's great at it because
it takes some time before she actually tells him off to say, you know what, I don't want this anymore. But he's just such a nice guy.
She is so charming and beautiful,
but approachable. Like she feels
right.
She doesn't give off that. Yeah, she doesn't give off that.
She's not I need to show my cleavage to be hot. Kind of, she doesn't do it that way.
You were talking about Ann Archer. I thought you meant.
But Darrell, I'd like to point out, but nobody'd be mad if that happened.
Right. Again, but she gives off but she has that kind of alluring, as they say, right? Alluring.
She's very classy. She's very classy.
Yeah. Just her voice, the way she talks, when she is laughing at something, like when she laughs at him, it is so fucking attractive to watch. And you want these two people to work out. You want these two people to work out so bad.
Yeah.
And when she breaks up with him, I can't be mad at her. At the same time, I'm not mad at her for doing that. Right.
Yeah. Like, and you're also equally feel bad for him.
But I feel I feel bad for him.
It's almost like it's good storytelling, Darrell.
Yeah, and it's not like they didn't try to do. They didn't try to recreate the wheel. This is such a tiny little movie. It's just
and also bring it back to good storytelling without really saying it. If we go one of the early scenes of the movie where he's talking to his manager.
Yeah,
and when he said, "You just gave me a play and all that," and he said, "But I gave you the beer commercial." And he's like, And then his friend comes over who got that beer commercial because John Ritter is so nice and told him about it. And the look he gets from his manager is like,
"What are you doing?
Told him about this?"
Yeah. By the way, not to like blow smoke up my own ass, but. I felt like I could so relate to his character that much because I feel like I get that attitude of like what, and it's probably why I should always remain. I should always remain independent and never go near Hollywood or any place like that with a 10-foot pole because I would be destroyed in a minute. Because my attitude is very much like I'm happy for you if you succeed.
Right, that's the thing.
That's how I legit feel happy.
I feel the same way, right? Yeah. Like I feel the same way. I would totally probably help somebody get a role, and then I don't get. And then that's something I don't get. Like, I would want them to have it.
Here's what I get out of that. I get the knowledge, not that I'm responsible, but that I had even the slightest inkling of it's like It's a Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart, where just your life touching the life of somebody else helped affect their life in a positive way. And just knowing that, and knowing that somebody that you care about because they're a friend or a family member or whatever, like they got to do this thing. To me, that's freaking cool. I think it's cool. And so I like that about him.
And it's not overly preached, but just that thing of just being kind to people. It's just like when he was nice to that homeless man, he was like, let me get your cup of coffee.
And I love that because that's the only guy he could talk to about what happened.
Right. And then he tells his story. He just wants to share his story.
After he's foiled the two robbers and hold up, he was
to tell somebody.
I wanted, and then the bum just walks by. Oh, you know what happened to me? And I love that.
I don't want a reward for it. I just want to share that I did it.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I don't want a reward
because he was on a high.
Of course.
I love that they brought back in the crowd the bum again. Just looking
at the end,
There is that feeling you get. Like it's something simple. It's like when he's trying to say you can do any, like what I'm nothing, right? When he tries to do that speech and they're all so like, dance for me, monkey, dance. I want you to perform for us. Yeah. And he's like, I just want to say this speech and go away. I don't want anything special from this.
You know what I did love, even though I know he ends up kind of going against it because I get it. It's a conflict with the character. And I will
it's a conflict.
If I'm going to be nitpicky here, I don't want to sound like we're shills for this 50-year-old movie.
Yeah, they paid us to do it.
Yeah, totally did. But the John Ritter estate got a hold of us. No, I will say from a newbie's perspective.
Okay.
Newbie's perspective.
Holy shit,
there was a few.
Is almost 50 years old.
Yeah, it is. There was a couple points where I would say it was confusing. I feel like they probably edited something out because it feels a little sudden. He makes that leap because I loved that they bring him in to try to convince him to do this whole thing. It goes against his core, like his northern star, his compass his moral compass says no, this is wrong.
Well, I know what you're saying.
The struggling actor needed.
Well, okay, let me just finish this point. So he makes it for the audience if they've never seen it. Which, by the way, that's what I used to do. It was a spoiler warning at the beginning of the show. Yeah. That was I used to say something to me. I need to go back and find spoiler alert. So I do feel like that when he gets up and they're like basically blowing smoke up his ass about, we're going to get you a part in Streetcar Named Desire, whatever it is. And it's his chance. He goes out the door and they're basically, we got him. And he just comes right back in. He goes, I'm sorry, guys, I can't do it. And he leaves. Now, I knew there's enough movie left that something's going to change because obviously that wasn't the end of the movie. So, but then he ends up doing it. And it's like, we don't know that until he's like on the subway doing the staged event. Now, I get why from story like a narrative perspective, they did it that way.
But it does feel like something's missing. It
was kind of felt like
because I did forget. Part of me forgot that about that scene, and I actually thought he turned it down and then went out. And then came across this scene. And I think they wanted you to think that. I think that was why they did that. Right. But unfortunately, it's like a trade-off. They probably said to themselves, okay, if we do that, that's fine. But there are going to be people out there going, wait, what? Like, they probably did shoot a scene where he, where they
might have.
He bumbled around trying to do this.
I'm talking myself out of it now. Now that I think about it, it actually does work in the sense that you want the audience to almost feel a little betrayed too. Like you want the and by us not like, oh my God. So
that's what I think. That's what they wanted.
Yeah.
Right. Well, they did it twice in the movie where they trick us because they tricked us in the very beginning. Because I don't remember him being a father.
Yeah.
I don't remember him getting a woman pregnant.
No. Oh yeah, that was a great moment.
And I was sitting there going,
I love that part.
Yeah,
I love that part.
And it also showed how, like he acted it out so well, like he meant it.
Yeah, he's so sincere.
I was like, shit, I don't remember this. Like, what is happening?
You know what is, Darrell? Let me just say this. You know what I loved about this movie? Sincerity. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think despite your facade of like I'm the hardened New Yorker who nothing phases me. I will say this. I don't know about you. I miss like sincerity. I know sincerity sometimes comes across as cheesy and goofy, and it doesn't work. But my God, when it's good, when it's sincere, because everything has been. I feel like
sincere. I like it when it isn't. When it doesn't feel sincere, I can't stand it.
Yeah, well, I think when somebody,
it's my kryptonite.
It feel when it's because I think the thing is that look, there are movies I love that definitely are the whole like ironic, like meta this. All it's like, but they lose something over time where you feel like there's nothing sincere about
It's
them.
like I hate to pile on Star Wars because I
please do at this point. If it's Disney Star Wars, please do.
Yeah, it's like the difference between how I loved Yoda in
Empire
Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, and how I feel about Grogu in
because you don't
the current version, because it makes me feel like
he's a toy that they're trying to sell.
It just feels like they're trying to manipulate me into loving this character.
Do you think?
Without
wait, hold on. Are you telling me a multinational conglomerate is trying to manipulate you to buy stupid, useless crap?
It's my fault.
Is that what you are implying, young man?
I know I sound like the old, old Star Wars is better than your new Star Wars.
The only Star Wars exists in my world. It's George Lucas Star Wars. Yeah.
Listen, I'm not gonna. I
thank you. You know what? I'm sorry. If you love the Disney movies, God bless you and all
I'm
that.
not gonna begrudge. I'm just saying that's an example.
Darrell, I do. I actually love them and appreciate them because they actually made me reassess the prequels, and I kind of actually like those, which I used to hate them. So,
okay.
So thank you, Disney, for making it to where
it's just an example. Like when I feel like they're trying to make me
it feels phony.
Like they're trying to make me feel this. Like when they use a kid actor and it's just not very well done.
Well, there's a manipulative thing. It's like, look, movies are manipulative by nature. It's like,
that's the thing. But it's got to come from a sincere.
But you know what it is? I do think if it's coming from a sincere effort to tell a great story with like sincere ideas and emotions, and it's just, you could sense it. It's like,
what is the Richard Pryor movie we did where he's taking the kids across country? And
not Stir Crazy. No,
not Stir Crazy.
What was it called?
Come on.
I don't have to cheat. I don't want to cheat.
It's not that long ago. We have to cheat.
I know. We just did this, and I don't know why.
To be fair, it was probably several years ago. Yeah. Richard Pryor.
To me, it feels like we just did this.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Was it Bustin'? No, not Bustin' Loose.
Yes, it was.
Was it
Bustin' Loose? I think so.
Was it?
Hold up. I'm looking just to
I'm not sure if it was. Oh, it was Bustin' Loose.
Yeah. It was JoJo Dancer. I'm just kidding.
It surely wasn't that.
Bustin' Loose, with that great poster with
the clan running after him.
I cared about all these kids.
Yes.
The blind.
That was a good movie.
The kid who was blind.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Who was driving cars.
Yes.
And there you go. The kid that was lighting fires because he accidentally hurt somebody.
Yeah.
The girl who just wanted somebody to listen to her because she felt like she was a black child, which I could feel that being ignored, being thrown into the system and not valued. And
Richard Pryor, I feel like, and it's funny. My wife even said to me because she liked the movie a lot too, but she said. She goes, do you think John Ritter's a good actor, or is it just he's so likable? I said, I think two things are true. I think he was very likable and he had a persona that he usually went with. But go watch Sling Blade, and I think he's a fantastic actor. And I would make the argument, even though he never really truly got a... I mean, I feel like I saw JoJo Dancer, but it's been so long that I'd be talking out of my ass here. But for the most part, I don't feel like Pryor ever got the chance to show. I feel like Pryor, there's a pathos to him because I think of all the horrible crap he went through in his life.
I think you know
what I mean? But I think that's why he's so, even though Pryor was edgy as a comedian, there's something so likable about him too.
Right. Well, he could, you know what it was? Because he was one of those actors that could be vulnerable on screen.
Yeah. You see, it's in his eyes. It's in the eyes, man.
He could be very vulnerable in the eyes.
You see the soul.
And Ritter is also someone, Ritter is also somebody that could be vulnerable. When he says, I'm nothing, I felt bad.
Yeah. Yes, that's what you're supposed to. You're supposed to. Yeah.
When he did that, and then when they treated him so badly, it was like, damn, go ahead.
No, but with this movie I thought I had, because that came later in 82. Tootsie came out in 82, right? Because it has kind of a little bit, there are some similarities with Dustin Hoffman's character.
A struggling actor, taking on a persona.
And the outrageous costumes and stuff like these. They maybe had a look at this and thought,
no.
I mean, but the similarities.
I mean, it's a similar. You could make an argument of a similar theme, but in the end, I mean, it's been a minute since I've seen Tootsie, but in Dustin Hoffman's character, I feel like yes, Steve in this, John Ritter, he's a self-centered kind of a little bit of a full of himself actor, but he's also, this isn't like. It's almost like he had a taste of a purpose so much bigger than that for himself, that's what he was hungering for. Whereas if memory serves with Tootsie, the other day, he takes that role because he wants to be he's a struggling actor out of work, and he wants to get on, and he learns, he has an arc, and by the end of it, he realizes.
He learns, exactly.
Yeah, he learns a lesson.
Robin Williams is another one, another vulnerable actor.
Great, yeah. I will argue, I will say, I believe 100% of my heart, great comedic actors there's something about them that could be they are the greatest dramatic actors, but it almost never goes the other direction. You will almost never, I'm sure we could think of one, but it's very few dramatic actors where they're good at that.
Well, sadly, comedians do what they do because it comes out of pain. Right?
Yeah.
And so they know how to tap.
If they know how to tap into that.
They know how to tap in because I swear Robin Williams can make you feel when he does that. Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. When he breaks his voice down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I mean,
it's heartbreaking.
Fucking kill. It breaks me. It fucking breaks me.
He's done some really, really good dramatic.
We watched Good Will Hunting with my kids. They hadn't seen it. We watched it. Dude, I forgot how amazing. I know he won the Academy Award, and he should have. It's such a simple part in a way.
Simple part.
But my God, is he good.
But not everybody could do it.
No, not like that.
Not everybody could do it.
Going back to an early Robin, what was it, Moscow on the Hudson or something?
Yeah, Moscow on the Hudson.
Where it's
World According to Garp. Remember World According to Garp?
Another one. He comes out, he's bubbly
banger after banger. Mrs. Doubtfire, Patch Adams, banger after banger.
Like, again, like when he talks about how he loved his wife and he had to watch her die.
Oh yeah.
And Good Will Hunting, I am like,
my God. If you don't tear up, you are a sociopath.
You fucking feel that.
Yo, you do. It's so much. And the way, and his interactions with Will, the Matt Damon, it's like, dude, I'm sorry, but I imagine Matt Damon and Ben Affleck were like on cloud nine when their script gets picked up and their movies getting made. Gus Van Sant's your director. Okay, great. Right. But there had to be a moment, I'm going to think either on set or in definitely the editing booth, I'm sure they were involved in all that, where you see his performance or even that moment when Matt Damon's in the moment with him and you got to be thinking to yourself, oh, we struck gold. This is a lottery ticket right here, bro. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's really great. Yeah. But anyway, needless to say, I'd say we all recommend Hero at Large.
Yes, we do.
Yes, that's our we on Mom and Pop Video Shop channel, we do the rating system of tapes. We don't have to do that with these if you don't want to, but we can I definitely recommend or don't recommend. I would say it's a recommend, especially if you've never seen it. And
Danny Glover too. Danny Glover's another one.
Danny Glover's great.
Remember when he did that speech? It's a bad movie, but the speech he does where you don't have
Gone
to
Fishing?
rob me.
Gone Fishing?
The one where he goes the other one.
No.
Where it's
there are movies and then there are movies.
It's one of those movies where we're gonna do it on race, but we have no idea what it's like to be
what color purple?
No, the other one. We have no idea what it's like to deal with something with racism, but we want to do a movie where it's like, can we all just get along? Movie?
Oh, is it Crash?
No, not Crash.
What was
this was another one. This one had. Hold on, give me one.
Okay,
which is it Danny Glover?
Yeah, Danny Glover. I'm like going through it. I'm like Lethal Weapon 1, Lethal Weapon 2, Lethal Weapon 3, Lethal Weapon 4, Predator 2.
But it had also Mary McDonald in it.
Okay,
she was in it with him.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh, Is it Grand Canyon?
Yes. It wasn't a great movie at all.
Was it? Yeah.
Was it? Yeah. I think you're right.
I think it was one of those like limousine liberal movies.
But he had that. But fuck all that away. Yeah. There's just this scene.
Yeah.
Where these guys are gonna come up and they're gonna rob this black guy that's being.
He's the tow truck driver.
He's the tow truck driver, and he says this scene where he's like, you don't have to fall into the same bullshit
Mary McDonald.
of treating me like I'm not human by hurting me
Yeah.
just to make your own pain go away.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that. And I don't have to be someone that has to fight you for my life.
This is a choice.
You could just be decent. It's all a choice. That scene, you could take all the rest of the movie away.
And you probably should.
Right. But that fucking
Lawrence
scene,
Kasdan movie. So.
It's not a horrible movie, but I get his point.
It's not a horrible movie, but that scene is that movie for me.
Yeah.
It's the only movie for me.
It's the proto Crash, and not meaning the Cronenberg movie, but the racism's bad, okay?
Right. Like I get that.
Yeah,
but
we all got it. Yeah.
He explained
you know what it is? Because it had nothing to do with race. It was humanity. That was all about being a good human.
But also the way that I felt it from him, like when you're black, listen, being black in America, you don't
tell me about it.
I know, right? You get it worse.
Actually, go ahead and finish your point.
The way that he explained, he was talking to him, and you could tell that he digged into how tired how as a man, how tired he probably is of having to argue for his humanity to someone who has been taught to be a monster, right? Like Joel, it is just tiring to do that. And you can see it in Danny Glover's eyes that he's pulling from it. Alfre Woodard has done this.
She's great.
There's
I love
so
her.
many where she's like, I am fucking tired. Whoopi Goldberg is another, like, I am so fucking tired. And again, I say this because in the speech that John Ritter tries to say, he is like beaten down by all the cynical people in the city. Right? Where he's trying to be like, he's just trying to say, yo, it doesn't matter about what I did. We can all do good things for each other. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. I'm broke, right? Like I'm not in a high class or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Regular people, we can just be decent to each other in this city.
There's a guy on YouTube I saw a while back there. He made up hats or whatever for his channel, but it just says, be a good human.
Yeah.
Just be a good human. Just be a good human.
I'm not saying we are. We're not perfect.
Look at us. We mess up all the time. Right, Darrell?
Yeah.
Before. I just want to mention this before. Did you notice Kevin Bacon being in this movie?
Oh yeah, yes.
He was a little short. The theater and
at the beginning, with John Ritter. He was making all like the gay jokes at him or whatever.
Yeah.
I looked it up. This is the same year he did Friday the 13th, which is pretty cool. And we didn't even mention Kevin McCarthy was in this movie, which is freaking awesome. The great Kevin McCarthy. It's got a great cast. It's a great movie.
It's a great cast. Yeah.
So before we continue, so Darrell, years ago,
eons ago.
Yes. We had a joke on this show.
Yes.
We thought it was a joke.
Yes.
And I believe I told you years and years ago that do you remember what I said? That if I ever found out that I had do you remember I even said I had X percent of African or black blood. You would never hear that. You remember that conversation? Do you remember that? You do remember that? Okay. You do remember that? Because I just want to share with you my ancestry.com.
Oh my God, no.
Dude, I got 1% straight up. Cameroon, bro.
Oh my God.
I shit you not.
Oh no.
I am straight. No. Dude, you know what's hilarious is when I get this back and I'm like, oh, cool. I'm going through it. I'm like, oh, England, Scotland. Okay, I figured that. Ireland. Okay. I'm like, German, I was at like 3%. I'm like, okay. Netherlands, I didn't.
You didn't care about any of that.
No, and I get this.
The 1% was important.
You just said it about the world. The 1% is important, ain't it, Peter? You just fucking said it, didn't you? This is where we're at right now.
Wait. So I said Cameroon. What part of Europe is that? Oh, and then I looked down, and it was not just the Cameroon.
Oh God!
I go to find out. Well, actually, my uncle who passed away, but his stuff, his DNA stuff was in the ancestry. He had 1% Cameroon and 1% Senegal. So okay,
Look at that.
And I had Eastern European Roma, which is like the Gypsies. So I looked around to all my kids and said, just so we're clear on that, means I can say I got gypped and y'all can't say nothing.
White boys travel, don't you?
Oh my God. But the best part is I was told for years the typical white person thing that we had Cherokee. Dude, I ain't got a drop.
You ain't got none of that.
I ain't got enough. But
you got some Wakandan in you.
I am 1%
right.
Wakandan.
That's right, brother.
Yes.
You're the true white wolf. Get the fuck out of here.
You know how long
we got the true white wolf right here.
Oh, my buddy Ken, who was in my short film, the guy who played Hollis.
Yeah.
He I saw him at a con when we showed the movie, and I said, Ken, I got my ancestry back. I didn't even finish saying. He goes, "You found out you're part black, didn't you?"
Yeah.
And I started laughing. I was like, 1%. He looks at me, kind of looks me up and down, goes, "Nah, man, you ain't black."
I want to take you to New York Comic Con, but I want you to. We got to wear matching dashiki. And we gotta go.
Yes. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. No, all I did is I told my kids. I said, "This to me, well, this is the lesson."
Wait. Can I walk behind and then you call me master?
Oh Lord.
But only I will. But only I will do it. Oh. So people will be really confused. No,
Even better.
I think that. What the hell was I going to say? Oh, damn it! I just lost my train of thought. What a shocker! Oh my God!
Wrong. That's why the universe said, "Shut up."
Oh my God!
Take it away from me.
Oh, I know what it was. So I told my kids to prove to you how unbearably dumb conceptually just race is, and how it's at the end of the day it matters about as much as the color of your hair, assuming you have any. Is that
wait? What?
If this was 70 years ago? Right, and I'm in the South.
You would have braided your hair.
Burnt your pinky.
No. I would have braided my hair. No, wait. No, I told him. I don't know how the hell someone would have found out, right? But DNA. But one, because wasn't it one drop? Was that the thing? One drop?
It's a one drop rule.
Yeah. Oh, so I literally.
I'd have been like, "That's my nigga," and then he would have said, "Yeah." It would have been like, it would have been a whole fucking thing. The whole town would have said, "What?"
Oh my God. Dude, Darrell, do you understand something? We had said when we decided to do Forgotten Flix, the week later I got my ancestry results back. I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, I told Peter knew about it. That's why Peter was talking about before he knew where I was going. Yeah. So I told Peter, he started laughing hysterically because I said, this has got to be the dumbest long tail podcast joke in history.
Yes,
the fact that we did this like 10 years ago. This is
where we set it up and over
and
here is where it panned out.
God smiled upon me and said, "Here you go, buddy. Here's your 1%. And my buddy,
is why we do this.
Oh, my buddy Sean, Sean.
When you saw it, did you look at your kids and you said, "I'm going to get a pack of cigarettes," and you went and got some Parliament and didn't come back?
I should have. But I did. But no, when my mom came over, she was asking to look through my stuff, and she looking at it, and I said, "See, Mom, as you can see, I've got the 1% Cameroon, the 1% Roma Gypsy," and I said, "You kids saw that, right? You saw Grandma hug her purse a little bit tighter. You saw it. Yeah.
And also,
Grandma started putting all the money in books because we can't find it when you do that.
But then your wife looked at you and her eyes trailed down and said, "Nah."
No, so don't ruin my joke. So Dewey Sean, the guy who was in my movie, he's a stand-up comic too, and he said he was actually goes, "Man," he goes, "that's not fair." He goes, "I took that ancestry crap and I was like 100% honky." And I was like, because he said there's something about 1% because it's not like so small as they don't mention it, but it's small enough as to be ridiculous as like it's 1%. So, but he goes, "But man, like the jokes write themselves." He's like, "I would walk out on stage and the first thing I said is, I did that ancestry.com and I said I'm 1% African and ladies, I think you know which 1% it is." And he'd pause and he goes, "Yeah, not my dick." And then he would it's like the jokes write themselves. Come on, man. And by the way, this segment of the show is where anybody that wasn't used to us has decided if we're their cup of tea.
They're back.
Yes, that's true.
Oh my God! But I've been holding that. Darrell, I wanted to tell you the second it happened.
Oh, I know you did.
Oh, I've been holding. It's been like when we did Terror on the Tube. I already knew, and I was like, "Oh my God! Should I do the joke now? No, I'm not doing it now. I just got to save it for Forgotten Flix's return."
Yes, you did.
So now, by the way, this show has 2 black hosts.
Yup.
Wait, so I'm the minority now?
Yup.
You are. You're the minority.
That's right, white boy.
Yes, white boy.
You're gonna have to clean it up a bit. You got to do it better.
I know.
than that.
I told my kids. I said to my kids. I said, should I put a little steak on everything I say with Darrell now?
You have to.
Darrell, he has to take a crash
now,
course with you.
When you yell at your kid now, you gotta go, boy, I said.
Get your ass in here.
That's right.
That's almost like a Southern thing, though. That's how like Southern people
Where
talk
do you
in
think
general.
we got it from?
I know, for sure.
Hello.
Yeah. One of my kids did say that because his one of his best friends, Jafar. Jafar's mom is from Africa. Although Jafar, I guess, did ancestry. It said that he also had Cameroonian, and so to which they were like, my brother. So
nice.
So Jafar. So they tell Jafar, he
All
goes,
these black kids everywhere.
I know. Jafar, so they told Jafar that. One of my kids, I won't like out which one it was, said to him, he always thought that all makes sense. He goes, everything makes sense now. He goes, every time I'd go with all my white friends to like we passed like a dark alley or like some creepy ass house, and they were like, oh, let's go in there and check something out. I'm like, no, I'm good.
Yeah. That's the black part of you trying to save your life.
And then I told him, I was like, by the way, son, now that you know that you're part black and you're a smart ass, you will be the first to die in the horror movie. Yeah. So you might want to be careful.
Yeah, that spider sense should be a black thing because that's how we stay away from those horrible.
Not going near it. Nope.
It's worth everything.
Don't do it.
That was awesome. Oh my God. I didn't want to like derail us. But there was that moment where you said the thing about being black, and I was like, "That's why."
That's why I paused.
I know. I need to get this through. I want to do it now. I want to do it now. Okay. Needless to say, that was worth every moment.
Wow. Well, you're one of the black people that knows their father.
Why not? Speaking of 1%.
Anyone new knows these jokes. I do it out of pain. My own.
And we laugh. Out of pain.
Which is supposed to.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Darrell wins.
Darrell wins. Oh, God.
Come on.
I know. Man. Wait till we do another black movie.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Peter,
put it on the list.
Peter, you didn't even get to hear me say, speaking of 1%.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, God.
Oh my God! So, how about this? How do you want to do this? Do we want to do it like a Terror of the Tube, where we have a list and we pick another movie, or do
I think we just talk about this offline?
Okay, I didn't know if we want to like say it.
Sure, because now that we don't do it every week, we should give people time to.
I think I have 2 movies, maybe 3 movies that I haven't written down.
I have a list of over 20.
Holy shit!
Oh shit!
Any other movies we like on it?
Actually, I think you will, or you've never seen. You've either not seen them, or you'll.
Could we add to it?
Sure.
Okay.
So, I'm not going to read them all off. So
don't read them off. What if we give give a number? What if we give a number and you count down?
We'll do basically like what we do on
next show we can be prepared and you have it ready to go.
Oh, that's how Peter.
Wait. Do you realize what you said there, Darrell? It's Forgotten Flix. It's us, and you said prepared.
Prepared. And plus,
I had hope.
Yeah.
Oh well,
it's hope. It's just about hope. It's about this movie
do I
made me hope.
Can I be late for everything now?
That's correct.
Yes.
Oh, damn. All right.
Yeah.
Good.
I see. Wait, what?
And if you're the only black guy, you can go, oh wow. So I'm the black guy, and I'm the one that's on time.
Black. Oh, I got to do to all my white friends now. Yeah. Tell them I'm their one black friend.
I do it all the time. I'm like the one black guy on time. Everybody else is on. I say everybody else is on color people time but me.
Do you think it's that 1% that's made you not like be able to, for whatever unexplained reason, it never made sense up till now of how you've been able to tolerate me all these years? Like maybe it's just that.
There's a part of me that was like, leave that brother. Don't you hurt that brother.
But wait. So is this where I say, hang on?
Yeah. What? No, you're likable, Peter. He likes you because you're like a nice.
Oh, you're like my white guy.
You're his one white friend. You're his one white friend.
You know what? If you took an ancestry,
I'm your John Ritter.
They would say you were 60%.
Nubian God.
You're the 60. No, actually 70% of one of the good ones. You would be from that part.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you're one of the.
In other words, not German.
Yeah. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that. I ain't got nothing in that.
I got
Hands up.
I got 3% German, so I can make that joke.
Yeah, you could make that joke. Hands up.
Hey,
I'm not doing
and
that.
watching your ancestry, Joel, you could also play kind of this joke on Hugh because you had new.
I'd Welsh.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
Welsh.
you can.
Yeah, I could do that. Irish, so I could make all the drunk, beaten spouses eating potatoes jokes.
Which is so funny because you don't even drink.
I know. I know.
Or beat his wife.
To be fair, I don't,
know.
because my mom, one time when I was younger, told me alcoholism ran in our family. And the few times I did get drunk, I had no hangover and my tolerance level was stupid high, and it scared me. Like,
Only
legit.
alcohol in you is rubbing alcohol.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, probably.
You wouldn't be able to handle not even a sip of a little bit of a beer.
My first really getting drunk moment with my friends when I'm like 16, 17 years old, I want to say it was ballpark. I drank, it was like 6 shots of Southern Comfort.
You couldn't handle that.
I'm being dead serious. 4 shots of vodka.
Yeah, you could.
I was outside running sprints with them, and I woke up the next morning, and I just felt like that kind of tired where you didn't sleep all night, but I didn't have a headache. I didn't throw up.
Oh, yeah, you would have been a great alcoholic.
I was like, that one, and then when I drank 30-something beers, I had one experience where I drank 30-something beers at a party. I basically passed out in one of the guest rooms. I got up the next morning, ready to go home. I had one of my cousins to give me a ride home. He's like, "Do you remember what you did last night?" I was like,
"No."
I was like, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "Well, you got up and we thought you were going to the refrigerator to get a beer. And we're like, Joel, you don't need anymore. You're good. And you didn't say a word. You just unzipped your pants, flipped your dick out, and tried to pee in my refrigerator." I was like, "What?"
That sounds about right.
And he said, we walked you to the bathroom, aimed you at the toilet, and you must have turned because we could hear it going into the bathtub.
That sounds about right.
And what scared me so bad, that was literally the last time I ever got drunk. I said, I remembered nothing.
Well, we've been there.
You sound like you'd be the leaving Las Vegas guy.
Yes, that's why that's why I don't do it.
You don't need to drink.
Nope. My mom said alcohol. Literally, my Irish great grandfather was a guy that had to be like dragged up by like 6 guys to jail for beating his wife because he was drunk so much. I'm like, I'm not gonna be that guy. No.
Waking up, wondering where you are, and realizing you're actually at home, and you have
you're annoying
how
enough
you got
sober.
there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you're annoying enough sober.
What's funny? I don't think I was a mean drunk. I don't remember being like. I think I was just like.
No. Darrell said annoying.
That's fair. I was
you just
more
be
annoying. More annoying.
You
guys, I want
annoying.
to tell you how much I love you. I love you
I
guys.
don't like
the headlock
movie.
and the rub.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. No.
I don't like that movie at all.
That movie was horrible.
You'd be talking about all this shit. Everybody be like, Munchies is good. I don't know why you people shit on it. Like everybody would be like, you know what? You got to go to bed.
More black people.
Go to bed.
Yeah.
You could do that joke now.
Yes,
well, what, you going to give me $1 to go back on the bus? That's a callback of another
That is a callback. Those that know, they know. All right. 20. We got my list has 22 movies on it.
So far.
Yeah,
I say 11.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a good middle.
Because I feel like you know what Peter's about to do. Joel, we covered that on ...
Well, we're going to find out in a minute.
Really?
Did we ever do Ginger Snaps?
I don't remember.
If we did, it was a very long time.
That's a horror movie.
Yeah, it's a werewolf movie. It's a
Canadian we did with Drew and Allison.
Shit! Yes, that's right.
It was a special on the werewolf thingy.
Yeah, but it was a special thing, so we could do it as a regular episode. This is and this is Forgotten Flix. So we're gonna.
Oh wow!
Well, that's not exactly a forgotten movie.
You don't think so?
No, they talk about that quite a bit. When
all right,
you do
let's pick a different
movies.
one then. I'm being serious. We're only gonna.
Hey, Darrell, see how uppity he gets now?
All right.
All
right, I'm gonna get.
That's another callback.
All right. So,
you want them house ones, ain't you?
I got it. No, 11. I'll stick with 11 because now that I took it out. How about Cherry 2000?
Oh wow!
Did we do that? I don't think.
No, I don't think we did.
Okay, Cherry 2000.
Right. Melody Griffith. Tim Palmerson.
Write it down.
A PG-13 sci-fi movie that should have been probably R.
Yeah.
And it's very fitting for today because it deals with like sex robots. So
you know what? I got a thing real quick. I know you got to go soon, but let's do this.
All right.
I will give you 5 movies.
I thought you were going to give me access to the meetings.
Well, we'll talk about this later. The barbecue, you should be able to access it already.
All right. Anyway, okay.
Use that Cameroon in you to get to the movie. I'll give you 5. Peter will give you 5.
Okay.
And then you take 5 of your own.
Okay.
And then we combine that into a list. And then we'll go down that way.
Okay. All right, good. So after we're done recording, we'll do that.
Yeah. We'll do that.
Right. So, I like that idea. And the first one can still be Cherry 2000 because I love that movie.
Right. But it gives us time.
And that is a truly forgotten movie. I don't think most people know that movie.
No. It's a forgotten movie. And it gives time to...
Yeah, I know. You know what's funny?
Wow.
There are a few on my list of 22 where I was thinking, okay, I might be reaching to say that's forgotten.
Yes.
So, all right. Fair enough.
Like when I wrote a review on Top Gun.
Yeah. Or Die Hard.
Because of the actresses and the director is always it's a classic.
Ginger Chef. And honestly, I love it, so I just want to talk about it.
Yeah, sure. But it's a classic to many horror fans.
Yeah,
that's why I was like, that's not really a movie that's ignored, that's forgotten.
Yeah, that's forgotten, yes. And here's the thing, it doesn't have to be so forgotten no one's ever heard of it, but I do think...
No, but I mean, it gets brought up every Halloween list.
That's fair, yeah.
It gets brought up.
It's also, I think, even though it came out when I was like 23 or 24, it also feels like probably a movie a lot of like millennials grew up with, and they're the ones writing a lot of lists and stuff. So
Yellow Jackets, fans of Yellow Jackets, which I'm a fan of, that show, like it gets brought up. Like
you're gonna be shocked though. Most of my stuff isn't horror related. A lot of it's like either drama or
that's surprising.
Indie films. That's why I did it because I want to be a little. I wanted you not that now that I got an unexpected 1%. I want you to unexpect everything.
You want to keep them white boys on their toes, right? You don't want them to.
I want to defy stereotypes, Darrell. That's what I want to do.
How does it feel you married the first white girl that you dated?
I know. Strange.
Ain't that some shit?
It's some shit. Wow. It shows how progressive she is.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
She's one of the good ones.
Yeah. Well, no, the fact that she's tolerated my dumb ass for 30 years. Either she's crazy or she's
like How to Get You Sucker. Remember that scene?
Yeah.
There she does it.
Yeah. Did we have it? Oh, yeah, we did do that.
Oh, you know what?
We did.
Okay, on all fairness, that was one of my 22 because I couldn't remember.
I know. We definitely did that.
I love that movie.
There's no way we could do that.
Let's see, Cherry 2000. Oh, it looks like it's on Prime. So
cool. I own it on Blu-ray and VHS.
Of course you do.
Wow, that came from me? Of course you do.
I know. Yeah, that's hilarious that you both did that. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, well, on that note, we will cast off this, not mortal coil, but this digital coil.
Geez.
Yeah, we're not going to go that far. Yeah. But join us next time. Right now, my intention would be we at least do one of these a month, like we do a Tear on the Tube.
I think the one a month would be.
Sure. That's a commitment I think we can all make before we are committed. So, all right, cool. So on that note, gents, any final words?
We're back. Minorities rule. I don't know, because I'm one of them on this show now.
You know what science fiction is? John Ritter beating up 2 Hispanic guys.
No, science fiction is John Ritter beating up anybody. Let's be honest. At the end of the day,
but he really took them guys out.
Yeah, he really did.
Quick. I was like, what? And first of all, when the first guy was scared of John Ritter,
I
was like, yeah, that's some science fiction.
That's
right
sci-fi.
There.
Yeah.
That's some white boy science fiction right there. That's a white boy's dream, be able to scare black and brown people like that. Like in their underwear?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
And a visor. He wore a fucking visor.
I know. That was the dumbest part of the costume.
Tell me about it.